Selamat datang ke ASM Podcast yang dibawakan khas oleh Akademi Sains Malaysia. Siri podcast ini merupakan platform perkongsian topik-topik berkaitan sains, teknologi, inovasi dan ekonomi STIE secara santai dan mudah difahami. Setiap episod akan menampilkan jaringan pakar ASM yang akan berkongsi pengalaman dan pendapat mereka tentang STIE seiring dengan etos ASM. Budayakan sains, raikan teknologi, cetuskan inovasi.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Mazlan Othman, and welcome to the 7th episode of our ASEAN Foresight podcast. In today's episode, we shine a spotlight on World Urbanism Day, also known as World Town Planning Day, which is celebrated annually on 8th November. This day brings together urban planners and communities worldwide to recognize how thoughtful urban planning can enhance people's lives by creating better spaces for living, working, and socializing. Now, in 2019, the ASEAN Foresight Alliance was created. Why? It was created to connect ASEAN and global foresight initiatives. The Academy of Sciences Malaysia, or ASM as we call it, has produced the report called ASEAN Ahead, ASEAN STI Ecosystem Foresight 2035 and beyond. The report focuses on future trends in science, technology, and innovation in ASEAN. The central idea of this report is the necessity for ASEAN nations to collaborate in addressing these trends for the mutual benefit of the entire community. ASM is also hosting podcasts like this one and webinars to discuss building and managing the science, technology, and innovation, or STI ecosystem. So today we have an esteemed guest for this podcast. I'd like to introduce Daniel Oscar Baskoro, a practitioner in the field of digital transformation. He graduated from Universitas Gadjah Mada with a bachelor's degree in computer science. He obtained a Master of Science degree in technology management from Columbia University in New York. Oscar has held key positions in the digital transformation of the public sector, such as manager for One Data Indonesia governance at Bappenas, which is the Ministry of National Development Planning. He is also head of open government at the Presidential Staff Office and chief operating officer at DTO at the Ministry of Health of the Republic of Indonesia. Oscar currently serves as the Chief Project Officer for Smart City Initiatives at the Nusantara Capital Authority. In that capacity, he spearheads efforts to leverage technology to enhance the quality of life in Indonesia's new capital city. His leadership focuses on integrating innovative solutions that address urban challenges as well as improve the living experience for its residents. So Daniel, welcome to the podcast, and thank you for making the time with us to virtually to discuss today's topic.
Okay, thank you so much for inviting me on this discussion and also this podcast. Yeah, looking forward for any discussion, question, or any topic that you want to explore.
Yes, okay. So, we have heard so much about Nusantara, Indonesia's new capital. I am personally excited, actually, at the prospect of something new like this, something new happening, which I think will allow for fresh ideas and the application of paradigm shifts. I know this from having followed the development of Putrajaya as you know, which was our new capital, equivalent to Nusantara. So I know how many new ideas and new paradigms that were implemented with Putrajaya. Now, you as Chief Project Officer for Smart City Initiatives at the Nusantara Capital Authority, could you please provide us a brief overview and introduction to that project?
Of course. So maybe I will inform you about the information about the Could I present
Take
the
your
slide?
time. Take your time.
So I present the slide, or you want to?
Sure, you can present the
Yes.
slides. You want to share slides with us?
Yes, of course. So
Yeah.
some slide that may be some insight to you about the background of
Right.
the new capital. So I think I will share you some digital of the new capital, because my role managing the smart city, and of course my daily task is about managing the digital aspect,
Good.
technology aspect of the new capital anyway. And this is some quick overview about the new capital. So you can see here, this is the focus area for the development to 2024. So we are focusing about the development on the central area of the capital, and the most important area is about the President Palace. So currently, this is the area that we built, and also most of the location is already built over there, and also some of them are already operated also. So this is the focus area that we are building, and for your information also, last August, we conduct our Independence Day in this new capital. So this is going about the how ready our capital. And quick overview that I'm focusing is about the smart city. There are 5 principles about the development of the capital. The first one about the green aspect, green element, and then resilience, sustainable, inclusive. The last one is smart. So this is my focus. And moving forward, this is the 6th domain of the smart city. Let me know which domain that you want to explore. But anyway, this is the focus that we're building in this our capital. The governance, smart transportation mobility, smart living, and natural resource energy, industry, human resource, and farm infrastructure. Moving forward, from that 6th domain, we have 67 products of the smart city. And this product is not only the concept, but most of them already operate in this new capital. So that's the quick background of the new capital. And please, if you want to explore on any topic or any discussion.
May we know how large Nusantara will be eventually? How many square kilometers?
Currently, the plan is the 250,000 square. The hectare, sorry, hectare.
250,000 square
Hectare.
hectares. Okay. All right. That's sizable. Okay, so you've listed a number of things there. Could you maybe pick on one which you think is most interesting? I mean, all of this is, of course, digital transformation, but could you highlight how that digital transformation will play a role in shaping Nusantara?
Of course, digital transformation is the, as mentioned before, is the one of the key aspect of the development of the capital from the 5 domain. So digital transformation is the methodology to make sure the city is developed in the smart city for the people. So one of the interesting part of the smart city, I already told you we have 6 domains, right? And then one of the important is also, of course, about the governance. So the smart governance that currently we are building in this new capital. So the smart governance is about how we make sure this city moving forward in the technology for the government services. So that's the one of the interesting part. I can show you some product of the smart governance if you want.
Okay, baby, please show us the smart governance aspect.
You can see here. So in the smart governance, before I jump into smart governance, we develop the city based on the persona. This is maybe that new concept of the development of the city. So my background is not only from the government sector, but I'm also coming from the innovation sector, from the private sector. So when we develop something, one of the focus area is about understanding the customer, right? So this is how we put the development of the city to understand first who is the customer and then what they need on the city. So based on that, we have 8 persona that we're defining as our customer in this new capital, from the residents of the new capital, city officer, site manager, government employee, academics, hard worker, business, and also first responder. That's the 8 of the persona of the or the customer of the smart city. Based on that, and then we develop the technology. I told you one interesting part is about the governance. Why the governance is one of my favorite domain, because in this governance we develop everything based on the digital technology, based on the application, based on the most modern technology and many other technology. One of the interesting part is about the command center. You can see here the integrated command center. You see here, this is not the picture from the Google. Anyway, this is actually the command center that already operate and also launched by our president. So this is the command center that we have. I will show you later about the detail. And also the urban planning system. We have the system that showing the location of the development of the new capital. And maybe one of my favorite product is about the smart city app. We call it the I Know app. So the city is not yet operated, but our smart app for the new capital already downloaded by 70,000 users only in 3 weeks. So we just launched in the past 3 weeks ago, and then currently downloaded by the 70,000 people. This is a little bit funny, because the city is not yet launched, not yet operated, but the interest of the people to download, to feel the services of the smart city is already there on our smart app. The detail I will show later. For example, this one, the command center. You can see here, the command center is not the concept, but already operate over there. You can monitor everything over there. The development, the CCTV, sensor, air pollution, forest fire, and other aspects also, including the security, cyber security of the city. And the app that I'll mention to you, this is the I Know app. This app is not the concept, not the mock-up. So you can also download already available on the App Store and Play Store. And in just only 10 days, download by the 50,000, and currently already download by the 70,000 of the people. So that's the example of the technology, the product, and also some aspect about the new capital smart city. Over back to you.
I think one of the pillars you showed was sustainability. If you go back to that one of the first slides you showed, how will sustainability be prioritized in terms of the development of Nusantara?
Okay, thank you. Actually, that's an interesting part, but I will explain to you more about the sustainability on the smart city aspect. One of the other domain is about the natural resource and energy. I will show you. I don't know, the slide is always
bit slow, I think.
Yeah, very slow in the slide.
It's coming.
Yeah, the slide here is the natural resource energy. So the NRE is about the technology that we want to make sure this technology support the sustainability by having the sustainability of the natural resource and also the energy. From the water, from the wastewater, everything is managed by using the technology, including the waste. We also have the mission. If you know the reverse vending machine, RVM, you can put bottle over there, and then the machine will recycle the bottle, and then we got the point. Then we can collect to buy anything. So people can put the plastic bottle on the machine, and then they will get that coin from the bottle. So that's the smart waste technology that we have. And also, one of the interesting part of this new capital, we built the city using the source of the technology, the source of the energy coming from the solar panel. So we produce the solar panel around 10,000 megawatt right now. The target is 30,000 megawatt, and that energy resource is also monitored by the system that we have. And other technology that we use to monitor the forest management, and also the forest fire, also that we are having the sensor over there to monitor the forest fire. So some technology about sustainability we put over here.
You finished with the slides?
Yes.
Okay, so let me ask you some questions on energy in terms of the sustainability of Nusantara. What is the percentage of renewable energy is being planned?
So the energy that currently produced by the solar panel is 10 megawatt. 10 megawatt, 10,000.
What does that represent in terms of percentage of the need?
Oh, so the needs. So current plan, right? In current plan, the city is using this energy only from that solar panel.
Only for solar panels. Okay,
Yes.
right. But coming into another 10 years, would it still be all renewable energy?
Oh, hold on.
Because energy is one of the biggest factors, affecting the development of a city.
Yes.
With,
Yes. I just want to correct the number. 10 megawatt, not 10,000.
Right.
10 megawatt.
Okay.
10 megawatt. And then for the current plan, the target is the 30 megawatt, right? And currently the area that already built is the 10 megawatt. So we are planning for in the next following years, the energy source from the solar panel will be the 30. But anyway, the city is not yet operate right now. So that's still enough the energy resource that currently serving the city.
Going back to your digital background and sustainability, I quite like the idea of autonomous electric vehicles. What's the plan for becoming, almost completely autonomous in terms of vehicles? What is the plan?
Yeah, of course, we want to put the EV power vehicle in this new capital. So
yes,
the city is restricted only for the EV power vehicle, and for the autonomous, that's still on the plan. And currently, we conduct several testing, several proof of concept to understand how the pattern, how the methodology, how the mechanism to implement this autonomous vehicle. For example, we saw in some country they still also have some testing on this autonomous vehicle, because the regulation is not yet done yet. I think not only in Indonesia but around the world. Only some countries implement, and there's still still a lot of discussion over it. So that's the important aspect. Testing the mechanism, and then adopting on the policy, and then implementing. So still a long process over there.
But in terms of planning, you do expect that the public vehicles, the public transportation, at least should be completely autonomous, right? Electric and autonomous. No.
That's actually a long plan. Long plan.
Yes.
We cannot expect when the exact year or exact time for that one, because still a global discussion on that one. So
Right.
we also need to understanding also about the global ecosystem, to understanding about that one. And then after the global ecosystem, global policy over there, and then we can moving forward on that.
Okay, so we've talked, about the physical aspects. Now, how will community engagement be implemented? I noticed that a lot of your things are about government agencies and whatnot, but I did not see anything to do with the family. You know how your customer, for instance, the family is not included. So how would they be included? Maybe they are across all the sectors. I don't know, but maybe you can be a little bit more specific about the future for families digitally.
Yes, of course, the family is the most important aspect of the
Yes,
city. So I
right.
want to correct your statement. Or the explain as our persona, we put the
Yes,
only on the citizen. So
yeah.
we differentiate. So as mentioned in the beginning, the new capital is built for the center of the government, right? So
Hmm.
and then I put the government officer over there on the persona, and then put citizen over there. So two different
Yes,
persona. The government officer is the government workers that works on the city, and then
yes,
citizen is the people that accompany this government worker, including the family, kid,
right,
the wife, kids, and then
right,
and
right,
other
right,
family. So
right. Yeah.
so we put the family is our one of the our priority persona. I think I put on the top of the persona because that's important. And the second thing, one of the domain that we have, we put also the smart living.
Okay.
On that smart living, we have several technology that we are building. Health technology, education
Yes.
technology over there. Just the two aspects about the development of the people to make sure people is comfortable to live of the city on the city. The health aspect, the technology, the education aspect, and also in the other domain on the industry and human resource. We also put the job job technology platform for the workers,
Hmm.
for the family to also have job on the city, and also the most favorite one about the culture.
Hmm.
The
Yes, art and culture.
art and culture, that's the one of the key to build the ecosystem, and also we put over there. So this is the city that we are thinking that comprehensive ecosystem over there, including family.
Can you elaborate on the art and culture, please?
Okay, I just had discussion this morning about my
Ah, great. Yes.
actually the art and culture currently, yeah, we are progressing, not so progressive on that one, but we have several progress on that one. For example, if you download in our app, I know, you can see uh several agendas, several schedule for the art event, for the art event, for music event on that city, running the marathon event on the city. So the people can have their social ecosystem, so they can understand on that one. And next technology that we're thinking is also development of the modern museum, for example, using the augmented reality technology, using the VR technology, or any new technology to develop the art experience on that city. So there are several plan and also several progress that we have related to the art and culture.
So, how does art and culture be included in the general philosophy of the development of Nusantara? Because Indonesia is so rich in culture, what is that big picture of art and culture within the context of Nusantara? I know you are the digital transformation group, but the digital transformation group is what is going to make things happen for art and culture.
Yeah, one of the key aspect of the art and culture, uh, we have the deputy, the specific deputy that managing about the art and culture.
Uh-huh.
How we put this as a focus and as a person, we have the one directorate and also one deputy that specifically managing on that aspect, because the answer is the important aspect to build of the city. I
It
think
will
that's
provide an identity of Nusantara, with the art and culture you do, like all cities, you won't have an identity. And I'm so looking forward to what is that art and culture identity of Nusantara.
Yeah.
And the other aspect, I think, I've been talking about family and culture. What do you think from the digital transformation point of view? What will the school look like in Nusantara?
the school.
School, yes.
Oh, fantastic! So the school is we're not like not only thinking about the school,
Yeah.
but building the innovation research hub. So
Okay.
this city is not only having the school, not only having the campus. Some campus are already groundbreaking on this new capital, and our
Right.
focus is how to make sure this school or this campus producing the innovation, the technology that can be adopted on this new capital. That's why we also have planned to build the research and technology center in our new capital that currently very progressing also. Maybe the next year the building will be finished, or next following year, next 2 years, and then that will be the hub of the research and innovation center, expecting not only in the capital, but also maybe in Kalimantan or maybe in Indonesia.
Okay, all right. So let me leave this subject of the subjects and come to a collaboration. Because I think one of the important aspects of Nusantara is how you're going to collaborate with the rest of the world. So there's various aspects of collaboration, and I think I always feel that before we even think of collaborating with other countries, normally within the system itself, collaboration between ministries or even within ministries or departments is usually quite lacking. And so how do you see that kind of collaboration be helped by your digital platform, for instance?
Yes, that's totally correct. That we cannot walk alone in the development of the smart city. As I explained you, we have several domains here. We have 6 domains, and then we are expert on the digital transformation, right? But again, the subject matters is in the other directorate. For example,
Yes.
we're talking about the culture. We are working for the digital transformation aspect. We understand about development of the app. We understand about development of the platform. But after the substance of the social about the culture is not our thing, but in the
I
other
understand.
directorate. So that's how we work together with that. So okay,
Yes.
asking them what kind of the challenge that you have, vision that you have about your substance, and then okay, on this aspect, we think this can be transformed into technology aspect to be more efficient. And then moving forward, and then we tap in on that aspect, and then we transform that business process into technology that can help them on this on the day-to-day operational related to that substance.
Okay, maybe I'm thinking more in terms of say, ministry or interdepartmental connections. Like I know that at least we here, I mean, because we're still way behind, and I'm hoping Nusantara will be like that. I have to fill up a form 5 times with all the different ministries saying who I am, where I live, whereas this should be a government database, right? So if I have given my information to one ministry, it should be available to all ministries. And I've always thought that is the digital world, the digital era that's going to overcome this problem. Do you see that happening in Nusantara, that once I fill up a form, an immigration form, I go to Indonesia, I have my immigration form, right? This data will be available to your science and technology ministry and everybody. Was that something that will happen?
this is the interesting part of this the development of the new capital, because
Yes.
we're operating from scratch.
Yes.
And
Yes.
we're operating from zero, including the
Yes.
business process. That's why I'm also interested on this reform of the process, because we can also uh, build the mechanism that most efficient by using the technology that you're explaining to fill 5 form, and then we're expecting that not be happen in this new capital,
Yes.
because we
Totally.
build everything from scratch, and then we understand about the issues that can
Yeah.
happen. Yeah.
Oh, if you can make that happen, that would be fantastic. I think because one of the things
Hopefully.
that I'm a right, yeah, every time I want to do something, I have to fill in everything again.
Hopefully.
Some countries they are so good in terms of the how they keep the database. Once you fill up something, then when you input again, all your information is given to you. So that they know who you are already. Anyway, so that's one of the exciting things I think digital transformation can make happen for a city from the Rakyat point of view. So then we are talking about inter-ministry and interdepartmental collaboration. What's the plan for international collaboration?
Yes, the international collaboration is very important, for us. There are 2 aspects that we are expecting from the international collaboration. The first, about the technology aspect. We want to learn also collaborate with the other countries to implement the most advanced technology in this new capital, right? If you are only looking on this on the local level, you can find many technology over there. But in the global context, we want to understand what kind of the trend of the global technology. So this city will be also operate using the most advanced technology in the world, because we want to make sure this is not only Indonesian city, but global city for everyone. That's the first one. The second part about not only about learning about technology, but also we are also conducting the investment. So this city also open for the investment from many other countries in the world. So because we want to make sure this is global city, so we are also planning, and also in our track, we also invite many investors that want to invest in this new capital in their expertise. For example, they want to implement invest on this technology or other technology, we open on that one. So that to expect that we are currently progressing with the global cooperation.
Well, I'm hoping that the first international collaboration you will look for is with Malaysia.
Of course, we are looking forward to collaborate with Malaysia, our neighborhood.
I know you can swim across to see us, but then
yeah. Actually, not swim, because we are the same island, right? In the Kalimantan.
Yes, that's right. Right. So, as I said, there's a lot we can do together. As I said, Nusantara is our Putrajaya, Have you been to Putrajaya?
I've been there 10 years actually, 3 years ago. So yeah, the government invited me to come to Putrajaya for the COVID-19 collaboration.
So I still think we are lacking a few things, but you could learn from us where we are not yet there, and which you can, of course, make better, do better, make better.
Hopefully.
And I really, really wish all the best for Nusantara. I'd be one of the first people to fly into Nusantara as soon as you have a flight there. Okay.
Please.
Excited. I think the capital being in Borneo makes it so close for us, and hopefully we will engender the closer relationship. But before we leave, supposing we just leave Nusantara, this is now a new idea of smart city. How do you think this concept of a smart city you can apply to other cities in Indonesia? Any plans?
Yes, of course. So, in my mind, it's about let's build by the example, right?
Mm.
So this is
Yes.
the key of the message that we are to bring to the other city in Indonesia. So let's build by the example. If we don't have the example, and then we cannot put the same imagination, same vision to other city. So that's
Mm.
why we put this as a most advanced technology, most advanced on the policy on the smart city, and then from that one, and then we invite other city to replicate or improve beyond the
Mm.
new capital of the smart city of the Indonesia, of the Nusantara. So that's the strategy that we have in current progress. We are invite also several local governments, several other province to Indonesia, Nusantara, so
Mm.
that they,
Mhm.
they can see, oh, this is the technology in the capital and in the smart city, and then they can learn and then they can adopt in their city. So the strategy that we have.
Yes, as you say, you could set an example for other cities to follow. And of course, some cities are already so established, it'd be hard for them to do some things. But I think I'm sure you all can provide the example of where they can improve certain things to make life more, to enhance the quality of life in other cities.
Yeah.
So I'll just move the subject now from your Nusantara to what we are to ASEAN. Yeah. Now Malaysia is hosting ASEAN 2020 in 2025. The meeting in 2025. Of course, it's always important for the country, but it's particularly important for the Academy of Sciences Malaysia because we have produced a report, and the name of the report is, as I mentioned, I alluded to that report earlier, is called ASEAN Ahead. ASEAN STI Ecosystem Foresight for 2035 and beyond. We've got inputs from all the countries in ASEAN. So this report articulates what we call the collective prosperity as that best case scenario if you're doing a foresight analysis. And this, we believe, is ASEAN's aspirational objective for 2050. And Oscar, we envision ASEAN as a region to be actually a global powerhouse, just like the European Union is a global powerhouse. Even though it's a regional entity, it's a global powerhouse, and we're hoping that ASEAN will become a global powerhouse, which we hope will have sustainability aspects and everything else associated with this. So it seems to me that this vision aligns very closely with the concept of the Nusantara smart city. So now can we look at Nusantara being that global powerhouse and ASEAN to being a global powerhouse in the future?
Yeah, I totally agree with your idea and also your vision about putting the ASEAN as a global powerhouse for everyone.
Yes.
Yes, totally agree on that vision. Anyway, already supporting ASEAN a lot, yeah. Not only on this new capital, but also in my previous experience in the government. I already worked closely with the ASEAN communities. So I believe the ASEAN will become the most group, yeah, most powerful group in the world. Not starting from the Asia first, and then become powerful group in the world in the next few years. Because yeah, I'm following everything about the ASEAN. So if you want to talking more about the ASEAN communities, I can also talk a lot about that one because my passion is also about improving the ASEAN since few years ago.
Is there anything in particular you want to talk about? You say
Yeah. One of my favorite project in the ASEAN is about building the my previous experience in the Ministry of Health. That's why I come to Putrajaya. So the MOH of the Putrajaya invite me to collaborate about the app. I know the My Sejahtera app, right? The My Sejahtera app.
My STIE, yes.
My Sejahtera, the app.
My Sejahtera, yes, our COVID-19.
Yes. I work closely with the My Sejahtera team. I'm the leading of the biggest app in Indonesia. So
Great, yes.
during that time, we collaborate not only from the Malaysia, we collaborate with the Singapore, we collaborate with Thailand to develop the interoperability of the COVID-19 certificate in this ASEAN region and become successful and then become the example to the world. And currently the global health system is adopting the technology that's starting from the ASEAN. So during the 2021, that's why I'm very have the long relationship with the ASEAN, because I discussion a lot, have discussion a lot, collaboration a lot with all of ASEAN countries. I know all of the stakeholders for that. That's during the COVID. So during the COVID, we can show how the ASEAN working together to solve the COVID-19. So in the future, I think that will be also some collaboration that will come forward for the world also.
Yes, and of course, highest in terms of effectiveness will be that digital, in your case, the digital transformation. We are coming to the digital era, the fourth industrial revolution is all about digital, right? And then now we're coming to AI, which is even more about digital. So being this digital transformation person, things must be quite exciting for you now. What's your favorite subject in terms of this being in this digital era, Oscar?
Yeah, talking about ASEAN.
Yes, ASEAN or anything, just whatever you think is the most exciting.
Well, maybe I will explore more about the ASEAN. If you are seeing about the global industry on the technology right now, I think it's referred to ASEAN countries. Look anyway. For example, the business hub to Singapore, and then the industrial commonly from the Vietnam, Thailand for the technology. The battery microchip most commonly from the Vietnam, Thailand. And then from technology, Malaysia, Indonesia. And then from the customer help desk, usually from the Philippines, right? So you can see here, if you are seeing the technology, usually this is the global brand from US or from Europe, right? But behind the technology, mostly from the ASEAN. So that's going about how powerful ASEAN. So currently we are supporting to many countries, but soon the brand will be coming from the ASEAN. So ASEAN not on the behind of the technology, but in the front of the technology, because we are having the resource on that one, and then we are currently operating on this one also. Yeah.
Cool. Okay, Oscar, I'm going to still have to pressure you. You are this digital person. I'm going to ask you, what do you think about AI, and what is the future of AI vis-a-vis humanity?
Okay, this is interesting technology about AI. I saw yesterday quotes from one of the most popular person on the AI. They told that in the next 20 or 30 years, the number of the robot will outcome the number of the people.
Okay. I read.
Okay, too. I think you. I did also the statement. I'm also thinking that can be true because of what currently in my house. It is my house. I also have robot in my. I also have the AI robot in my house right now.
I bet. Yeah.
I also have AI robot that accompany my baby. So AI that using the robot, small robot that having the generative AI to accompany my baby. So that's already in my house, one of the robot. And then think, okay, next 20 years that maybe can happen about the number of the robot.
Right.
People. But this is the aspect that we need to be wise, because when we are talking about AI, so there's also impact to the number of the jobs of the people.
Sure.
right? So this is the mitigation that we are little thinking right now. If there's an AI, and then we are thinking, okay, this is some job portion that will be replaced by AI. We need to mitigate, and then we also to make sure how the people that impacted by the AI have new job to fulfill their life. So that's my concern and my focus right now. That AI technology is over there, but the impact of the people, job for the people, is also most important.
Yes, yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Oscar, the thing that keeps me awake at night is not the number or is that they're going to take over our jobs. This is related to the fact that they are going to become sentient. They're going to be conscious. They're going to have emotions, sort of. And definitely they'll be more intelligent than us. Okay, some people are not so afraid that if they are more intelligent, as long as they're not conscious or not emotional. So I think that's what keeps me up at night to do with AI. But I know you're the digital person. I'm sure you deal with this almost every day in your work, right?
Yes, absolutely about the generative AI, right? The Gen AI is currently
Yes.
building the robot like having a advanced emotional interaction. So that will be good, and also maybe on the side will be dangerous also that you are maybe thinking also.
Well, Oscar, I think if we're going to talk about AI, we'll have to have another session, right? There's lots to discuss. So thank you so much, Oscar, for being with us this afternoon, talking about, in particular, Nusantara, and what aspect of Nusantara is digital transformation. And I believe very strongly that the backbone of what is going to make Nusantara different will be this digital transformation. Of course, you can talk about sustainability and everything else, but without that digital backbone to make those happen, it will be not so easy, not so fast to achieve those visions. And so we've had you speak about Nusantara. So thank you so much for enlightening us on some of those issues. I wish you all the very best in terms of that vision you have for Nusantara. So on behalf of the audience, I'd like to thank you again for sharing us your views and your thoughts. Thank you, Oscar.
Thank you, Master, and thank you, everyone. Yeah, goodbye.